I appreciate
Ooh!
it. We have to get the heat off them.
Oh, you guys gonna shoot the laser walker and do nothing? No, you're gonna take cover? Oh, let's go. I love it when they take cover. What are you doing? My friend, you're going to die! Okay, they're all trying to kill themselves. They're just trying to die. First, they're gonna get annihilated by a... They're getting... APAC, whatever. They're gonna probably kill these guys. Hello, hello. Welcome back to the bog. I'm Willow, and I'll be your guiding light. Today, we're gonna be diving back into the Menace. Before we go fight the rogue army on Mach once again, we gotta see what we're getting from Zane Beecher Corps. This is our salvage teams, ion cannon, and recovery teams. None of these are really things that I love. Salvage teams is really interesting, but the amount of money you get from it is heavily dependent on who you're fighting and what kind of missions you get, so it's very up in the air. Ion cannon takes so long to fire that it's basically never usable, and recovery teams requires you to make horrible mistakes. So we'll probably grab salvage teams, but I don't think I'm actually going to use it. For the OCI, we've got Info Hub unlocked, but it's so expensive, so we might just be saving up for that. The auto laser turret is a nice one to have, but nothing else really jumps out at me as like, ooh, I need this now. So we're going to just hold off on that. Let's head to Mach. We have to turn the tide against some rogue army enemies. To start this operation, we're going to be relieving an outpost. This is going to be a strong start for the enemies. This is a 3-skull right off the bat. I think we've done this one before. We got to hold the outpost for 10 turns. We have to keep the objective over a certain threshold. And we got to keep our allies alive. And so we do have some allies who will help us. We also need to make sure that they don't get themselves killed. And if you remember from our last time, there's a lot of rogue armies. So there's going to be a lot of killing that needs to happen. We do what we get patrol base. Like most conventional fighting forces, the rogue army stores much of its munitions and armaments inside depots. Capturing one of these can provide us with useful equipment. We get a rogue army item or vehicle for doing this mission, which is pretty solid. Alright, this one is an overcast day, no problems there. Darby has been given bags and belts. Damn right that's my purse. So she can now have the hollow point rounds in addition to her stealth and scouting items to make her just a little bit more powerful. Pike is rocking the same thing as before. He's still in his heavy armor, got some good utility. Carta now has Tank Buster. We've seen this one before. This will make the PAL even more devastating to any sorts of heavier armor we come across. It'll be great. Achilles is rocking the same setup as with Rewa. Thing has the upgraded crowbar for a little bit of extra range, and he's got the match ammo to add to that. So he is going to be able to shoot from Narnia. It's going to be great. For this approach, we've got Darby and Achilles going up the left side, trying to get Darby into the tower with Achilles to support. We've got Rewa carrying Sing. I want him in that tower as soon as possible so he can just start killing everything on the map. And Pike's going to try to have Carta get boosted by his abilities so she can get up there in case there's any heavy armor we need dealt with. Hoorah!
Loaded and spec'd. Hardware ready to operate at maximum kill potential.
Alright, let's do this thing. So, one of the things you have to be a little bit careful about is your allies will occasionally run into your own mines. So you have to be a little bit cautious about where you deploy the mines and how. So we have to hold off on that for at least a turn. We kick things off with a standby because there's no reason not to. And we let it think. It's going to think for a while because there are 2 different groups. Yeah, it's very possible for it to spend a long time thinking. And then you can get onto the road because you move technically a little bit faster on the road.
Sir?
And then Carta, we want Darby to go
open. First.
Darby's just got to hoof it. Because she's the one who sees everything. We're not expecting to see anything on the first turn because we're just running across open field.
Yes, sir.
That's one of our allies, and they're just way out in the open. Great. I love it when they stand fully out in the open, ready to get slaughtered. Saying you're slow is shoot, get inside.
What?
And then Rewa can do her speedy truck stuff. Achilles, you're moving up. And that's everybody for me.
Sir?
Yeah, now we're we're kind of waiting to see what happens with the rest of this. Kick things off. I want Darby to move up because she'll give me the most vision possible. But like, this is why we have to be very careful with the mines, because sometimes they just
Move it.
stand out in the open. We got some conscripts. Who cares? They're gonna get annihilated by a.
Sir?
That is a autocannon team. Great. Can I get you to a place where, like, you can run up? They're all in the tower. That's nice. I would like to smoke you, if I can, just to try and not have you die. They're very prone to getting themselves absolutely murdered, and I don't like that.
What?
They've zoomed off. Pike. Ooh, yeah, because you're on the road, you can actually move an extra tile. And I want you to buff Roa so she can zip on in there. Like, maybe we can see the autocannon team if we go around, and you can also try and drop Sing off. Get him pretty close. For now, I just want Achilles to kind of power onto site. He can use this for cover. I don't want him to destroy too much cover, but this wall is whatever. I want to make sure that I keep some of the cover usable for my guys. So I can either have Rewa hunt for the autocannon team, or I can have her just keep going. We're going to have her keep going because I care more about getting Sing onto the tower and getting, you know, that power set up more than I care about hunting down one specific team that has to shoot through smoke. He has to go to here, and then... Oh, he saw something over there. Because I'm guessing it starts the vision here, but then he leaves it. But he can run into the tower, and this will give us a ton of vision. Wait for it. There we go. So it was not an autocannon team. We haven't actually met this yet. This is a Rogue Army autocannon walker. This is like the laser walker, but so much more dangerous because it has an autocannon. I love that you can see the magazine pushing out the top. This is the laser walker. That's less scary. So that's why we want him up there, especially once he gets his steady gun. It's going to be glorious. All right, now yeah. They're too far away to be a huge threat. Same with them. The walkers are really the first thing we have to kill. Everything else can be dealt with later. You won't be able to see around the smoke. They're out of range for that, but you're mostly out of range of them.
Sir.
We're kind of hoping I can get in range to scan one of these. If I can go to here, maybe? Well, that might be in range, but it's not. So you're going to just have to buff Carta so she can maybe do something. Now we have some idea of where they're coming from. I can drop a collection of mines. Kind of like that. And then similarly, I could drop it here and just be like, nope, you can't come through here. You have to go all the way around the back or come around the front. And that will hopefully simplify things just a little bit. I don't like a laser walker just running straight at me. You guys gonna shoot the laser walker and do nothing? No, you're gonna take cover? Oh, let's go. I love it when they take cover. And it's like, thank you, you guys are not meant to be... you're not meant to be my damage output. You can get to there and pal this thing, and that's super important. So we are going to run you out. We know there's nothing over here because they're all coming from the corners. But she can get down, and you're not in range? Oh, I am very bad at this game. What a disaster this is. Shit. Okay. New plan, I guess. This is in smoke, so we can move her here. But... Oh, ooh, ooh. That is a Rogue Army Jaeger team. They are very, very scary. What are my allies doing? So Rogue Army Jaeger teams are super stealthy, can snipe people, and are generally a pain in my ass. So being able to know where one is without it being devastating is glorious.
What?
Like, you can do a basic shot and just hope you hit, but that feels super
Orders?
suspect. But you're also marked, so he can just annihilate you if I don't do something with you right now. So let's try and just blast this guy to Kingdom Come. Oh, it was a bad miss, Robo. That was a bad miss. Yeah, you need to be... You need to be smoked. Or that thing is going to annihilate you. God damn it. Ooh.
At your service.
Stress. This thing won't be able to see you. Weirdly enough, I kind of want to move you closer. Because if you can see and shoot at the Jaeger squad, that would be amazing.
Eyes on.
Yes! So they come in pairs. They're specialized Rogue Army sniper team armed with a precision rifle. They have Jaeger fatigues, flashbangs, a DMR, and a target designator. They suck. We hate them. This is not going to be good shots, but we do need to kill these things so badly. Good news is you only need to hit twice. There we go. Okay. Woo, beautiful.
Hostile neutralized.
That's going to fire a laser at this tower. Now it can't shoot next turn, so it's not that much of a concern anymore. I kind of want to just, like, run up to here, where you have decent cover, and deploy you. And be like, nope, we have some hardware locked in. You can get down. You're actually pretty hard to hit through cover and deployment, compared to a lot of other things. These guys are hoofing it.
Bringing up the rear.
And then it's just you. But you can see they are so in range. This crowbar has aimed fire. So you fire one shot instead of two. But it fires with extra range. No range penalties. And it's pretty good. But for right now, we want to plug the laser walker. Because it's actually in range to be a threat. That did not pen. That's not good. As you can see, the workshop RPGs are not doing it. We need more. But we did get the flea because the crew's shaken, so we'll take it. And we will also drop supply thing because he's going to need it.
Engage the enemy.
Hey, there's their leader team. Those guys don't want to run across open ground. They really don't like running across open ground, and I kind of respect that. This guy is going to hang out. That's probably a rock. Oh, that's a problem.
Hardware.
That is a problem.
Sir?
So, this is my arch fucking nemesis. This is a Rogue Army heavy tank. An extremely heavy armored tank armed with a short-barreled howitzer that has a limited firing arc. It can change between HE and heat rounds. Slow, but hard to knock out. This thing is so dangerous. It has 600 hit points and 220 armor. This needs to be targeted by all of our heavy firepower almost immediately, or it is going to annihilate people. Oh boy, okay. First order of business, we need you to get in range to mark it so soon, so immediately soon. Yeah, to get things off, you have to shoot at this guy, or he's going to just kill you. Or you have to flee from him. He does have to run across minefield, so I am kind of tempted to just have her get back here and ready to help out, but I don't want her to get... This thing shoots a massive area of effect, and so I am very worried about, like, standing people too close to each other. She is in a lot of danger right off the bat.
What?
Oh boy, okay.
Orders? Orders?
Maybe we just get down and spray you. We just get down and spray you. You're in a pretty good spot. Nope, they're too far away for a spray. It's hollow points, yeah, so they explode.
Yes.
And you can hang out
I like
here.
how you work. I appreciate
Ooh!
it. We have to get the heat off them.
Oh, there goes the tower. That's why those are scary. They are super dangerous. He needs to be protected.
Sir?
There's so many things need to happen. Okay.
Sir?
Step one, how far can you go and still be able to do stuff? Not far enough! Very scared of that, but we're gonna have to just kind of suffer through it.
Listen up. We're moving.
You're not in range to mark that. You need to mark that like yesterday. They're doing their thing. Please run away. Into the smoke? Into the smoke is so fine. If I go here, maybe she can see it, given that guy was spotted, and I do want to at least try to not be shot by the autocannon. Nope. How are they seen, then? Well, you need to start running where you can actually help out against the heavy tank, because that is a problem!
At your service.
So if I try and... I don't want to do anything with you, because I really want you to be able to get in range for that, but it doesn't really matter this turn.
What?
What is the... Okay, because you've been in range of 3, so if I move to here, you won't be able to hit him, so you'd have to, like, move out to there and try and hit around, and that's incredibly dubious, but it is what we're going to have to do. Seeing I want to fire at the infantry in the distance. Okay, this thing is hiding from me, and I don't like it. I want to try and get you similarly into cover where you can hang out and be in range to indirect fire that. Oh, there's an autocannon team out there. Or another autocannon walker. They are technically alive. You can just start pummeling this.
Come on and fight.
There you go. And then firing at this is so truly pathetic. We're going to try and kill this. Nice! Just get that off the map. Firing anything but the highest penetration weapons at the heavy tank is the most futile thing you could do. You get to start killing people now. Yeah, nearly perfect accuracy on them. Like, look at that. It's not killing at that range, but it's sure ruining their day. Okay. Ammo has been dropped. We need to protect that guy. The smokes next turn.
We've got movement.
There's some conscripts doing nothing. That's another walker. More conscripts.
Sir?
Okay, so does anybody have the ability to smoke these guys? Hello.
What?
Can you hit him? Yeah, so you have to kill this or he's going to be at point blank range. Oh, wonderful. And then you can drop a line of smokes here. Just to try and keep this guy alive and protect Achilles from the heavy tank of doom. That is an autocannon walker, which I don't love, so we are going to try and face that in case it fires at you. Here he comes! Death rolls towards us. You see how slow it is, though? Like, it did not move like 4 tiles. What are you doing? My friend, you're going to die! You have to smoke this guy, or he's going to explode. Like, what are you doing? My man. Good news is, you can actually fire at the leadership with your long-range shot. And he doesn't fire that many shots, but it tags him from basically forever away. Okay, they're all trying to kill themselves. They're just trying to die.
Orders?
That's all they want to do. Good news is you're in range to mark this thing from here. I don't know if you have other mark targets, and you don't quite have enough AP to do both. So you might be trying to get a little bit closer and mark this thing.
On task.
Get down and mark it. This thing needs to be fired at so many times. That's the autocannon through cover.
Sir?
Works good enough for me. And you, I need to... You go here, he is not in range. You need to go here and get down. And you're going to need to be buffed. There's going to be a whole bunch of things need to happen. That's another autocannon walker.
Eyes on hardware.
Those guys are such a problem. Good news is you can go here and start pummeling him.
A worthy foe.
And you just keep hitting him. Knocked over does something. I don't know what it is, but I want you to hide in the smoke because you're marked.
Shoot your flank!
Bunch of conscripts who don't want to follow the tank. That's fine by me. It's just you. You're going to just put rockets into this because we need to kill it. It's not going to do much. You can see it's just doing armor damage, but whatever armor damage we can do makes the follow-up attacks better. Ooh, boy. This is so dangerous. That thing is...
Op 4 moving.
Your first heavy tank from the Rogue Army is one of the most terrifying things. Hands down, no context.
Orders?
Contest. There we go. This thing might hurt her really badly, but the heavy tank is the problem, so it is going to be a guaranteed hit with indirect fire to try and do something to it.
Put down every dog.
Small fire is not what I wanted. We don't really have much other course of action, so we are just, well... I could move to here and get better cover against that thing. So we are going to do that. This will give us a little bit more cover against the autocannon walker, but he's going to go. Death approaches.
Sir?
That guy just disband? Or is he just hiding in the smoke? Who knows? You need to be buffed by Pike. So you can PAL twice. And what else that Pike can do? So Pike just mark this guy. If we buff her now, she can PAL twice. They're getting K-Pack, whatever. This is some long-range K-Pack, and it doesn't do anything. Pinned is beautiful. We love pinned for them. See, now that she has 130, she can PAL it twice. Keep hitting it! We hit this thing with 5 rockets so far, by the way, and it's still kicking. Here comes the walker. That just did run over twice on my allies. Please keep firing rockets at this. I know these aren't good rockets, but this thing needs to die more than anything else on the map. That HE turret it's got will annihilate my people. You need to go rescue them from that walker. Nice! We're finally getting some morale on it.
Major,
Nice.
this one needs our assistance.
Keep moving. You gotta keep hammering that. Got 2 different allied units that are
Come on, we'll get
very
this
hurt.
sorted. Bringing up the rear.
Alright. You got a bunch of smokes blocking you, but you do have shots on these guys, which should kill this team. Yeah, or at least they're going to disband. Kill the leaders. Beautiful. That should also cause morale problems in the distance. We're gonna lose a bunch of smokes this turn, which is super scary. I think the tank finally broke there. I think that was the sound of the tank breaking.
Eyes on
I really hope it was. Machine gun team, oh my god. I've been pummeling their hardware and they've still got a bunch of infantry following. Yeah, so if we click around, we'll see that these guys are now super exposed to both this and them. And I need to keep all of these guys alive. The good news is, the Rogue Army Heavy Tank is broken. But, like, oh, so scary. So one option here is I have Rewa go to here and try and smoke both of these guys right off the bat. Problem is, like, these guys will kill him, you guys will hurt them. There's no good options over here if I want to try and keep people alive, so we are going to go for that. You can go here. This gives you smokes back. And you can drop a line of smokes. And I want to try and make sure that this guy is not covered, so we are going to... I do like... No, I don't want to block Sting. We'll do like that. That covers him. And then you can go back to here, and you can drop a line of smokes like that. And try and keep our wayward allies alive for one more turn. He is gonna go hide in the smoke, that's fine.
Sir?
You're trying to get yourself killed. He's just trying to die. My friend, please.
Major,
For you, you actually have shots on this side, so we are going to have you take them.
they're hardware splinters.
Disabled is good. I want to finish you if I can.
Destroyed.
And let's try and start putting hurt on you guys. That was
That's it.
terrible,
Let's
Achilles.
fight.
Here they come. They're now in the smoke. That's a problem for not this turn. Oh, someone's got to go save those idiots somehow. You don't have great shots from here because of all the smokes, but you do have shots on these guys. And if we can just keep putting hurt on this, that will help quite a bit. Nice. These guys are, even if they do rally, they're never coming back. In terms of effectiveness, they don't have special weapons. Carta, you're probably gonna need to get buffed to go help those guys. Your flamethrower won't hit anything here. We are going to buff you. And do you have any people you can mark? We'll mark him just so he's visible at long range. That's going to pin them down. Oh! These stupid guys.
Sir?
These stupid guys. Carter, you gotta get out there. Oh, we found him. Hello.
Let's do this.
More of these guys. The good news is you have beautiful shots. And you got the hollow points, so they will explode. Beautiful. Thank you, Darby.
Hostile eliminated.
These guys gonna keep going? Yeah. Oh, God. At least the tank's gonna flee while it's burning. Oh my god, did it disband? I think it disbanded. Let's go! They've smoked themselves, that's fine.
Sir?
Okay, so we know there's guys in here, but step one has to be Carta. If this has to be the first thing. Good news is she annihilates them. Okay. They're gonna probably kill these guys. Ooh! Yep, there he goes. You can see that there's an enemy on site, which is a little frustrating. They count while they're in the smokes, which is interesting, to say the least. Redwall can try and go run people over. You can't just, like, shell smokes with the way the game is currently set up.
At your service.
Yeah, because even if I, like, throw the flamethrower, like, it won't hit most of the tiles. Can you buff... it's probably still worth it just to hunt for them. Oh, there we got them. There they are.
What?
These saps. Beautiful. Okay. They're all smoked off, which is lovely. You guys are way out in the distance. You don't really have close range shots, so... we really need to keep our friends alive. But I've kind of lost track of my allies. So for now, just kill that. He's got enough. Yeah, he's got 133. What am I talking about? And then try and finish this. Excellent. We need another supply package for you. Okay.
Weapons team.
Oh. Oh! Shit. So that's an ATGM launcher mid-distance. They just like walked into range, and yeah, that's why he has an ability to prevent that, and I just haven't given it to him because I've been lazy. But that shit.
Oscar Mike. Enemy movement.
You can see the Jaeger team, but I need you in the smoke. Yeah, a Jaeger team spotted him, and then they just hit him with it.
Okay.
It feels bad, man. Good news is, I think you can get in range to dump grenades on both of those. And you can see when the question mark disappears, they're dead. Nice. So, Achilles is down. Oh, bitch, that loses us a star as well. Because we lost the squad leader. We can definitely save him. He's not going to bleed out. But he'll be out for the rest of this operation. Man. Ooh. I knew it was greedy. Now he's got an ability that makes him have a maximum amount of damage he can take, and I should have given him that because yeah, the ATGM team is another one of these.
Sir?
Just plugged him with a rocket.
Movement.
All right, so that's a lot of enemies that are in range of our guy. Darby's also in range of people. These guys are just getting themselves killed left, right, and center. Problem is, like, we don't kill this whole side, like, Darby is going to die. We could kill the conscripts, that doesn't really solve the core issue, which is unfortunate, but does mean that we just have to dump grenades with Roa here. Or I guess we just shoot with Darby. No, we do it with Roa. Her grenades are devastating.
I want to see that out of you,
You can see,
103rd.
yeah, maybe we get lucky and we get some spread pan at the other side, but
That's it.
I would not be confident. We're probably going to lose a second star here. Unless these guys just walk forward. Nope. Shit. Ooh, there he goes. Failed.
We have to help them, Major.
I'm trying, but they keep... Look at where they were. This is one of those things where I'm like, I wish they would stay on the site in cover. That would be awesome. Now at this point,
Eyes on weapons team.
yeah, there's more weapons teams, but you just want to keep killing people at this distance. Your hollow points make you devastating, and at this point we're just trying to push out and get as many kills as we can to stop more of what happened to Achilles.
Nice shot, Marine.
He physically can't bleed out before the mission ends, so I'm not, like, worried about him, but
More of that, Major.
I would like him not to be dead. That would be awesome. You, I guess we can run over to here and be ready for stuff next turn.
Sir?
They've moved up, but they're wavering. You are just here for pals. You have actually pretty good shots. You can rip these guys to pieces. Yeah, look at that. And then you should be able to rip these guys as well. Yeah, like, it's not going to kill them, but it will make them panic. And that's kind of what we're hoping for at this point. And then you
Proceeding.
get to here and be ready to pal if this thing runs forward, because... Oh, what a disaster. Not a disaster, but not how we wanted it to go. That is the one downside of smokes. You can very much end up in, like, a smoke cascade where you run into problems because you're smoking things, but you had to smoke it, or you were going to, you know, die horribly or whatever. Darby can continue her rampage across this side of the map. Oh, it does very badly against the infantry behind tier 2 cover. Doesn't pen on the first hit, which is not good,
Sir?
but it should be good enough, so to speak. I can do that. You can put these guys back into panicking. Yeah, there they go.
Ha! On target.
You can grab that. This should be a pretty simple turn. Nothing to worry about here. Yeah, lots of fleeting enemies and not a lot else. Rewa, you're first. That's poor guys. Oh, you have nobody else you can hit? Hit him again. Yep, she's very normal.
Up and at 'em, Marine.
Can stabilize him just to be safe.
Always
I can't imagine he bleeds out, but I'd prefer if he didn't. And then just smoke all of us for the turn, the last turn, just to make sure they don't do anything bad. Oh my god, I can't believe he got hit by just a
General
raw
Crosney and his
ATGM.
staff would be proud of you, Major.
Would he? That's a 3 out of 5. That is not awesome.
Orders.
Do I have anyone who can get a free kill right off the bat? No. Okay, let's get out. We got a tripod CMG50, not great. Yeah, 3 out of 5. We did get the times 1.25, so it's not a total waste, but ow, that hurt. And a bunch of items that are just kind of money at this point. You're determined.
Third, ready to take on anyone.
Ah!
If it came down to the biffing and ackering, a guardsman would always come out on top.
He is overconfident. He has less defense, but more accuracy. Very well, still euphoric.
I'm acing every PT test, Major.
And then Achilles is injured. He's not really usable, and the walker he was in is destroyed. We no longer have that. So, weirdly enough, our next mission is also a defense mission. This time, it's only a 1 skull, but we have no friendlies, which will probably make things easier. We gotta hold for 8 turns, don't lose anything. We actually get the same reward. We get another Rogue Army item or vehicle, so let's do this thing. This one's another day mission, but we have a sandstorm. That applies a lot of debuffs. That's actually pretty good for us, I'm pretty sure, because it increases your move cost per tile, if I remember correctly. Darby's the same, Pike's the same, Carta's the same, Sing's the same, Rewa's the same. Achilles is out for his injury, so we've got Lim with his K-Pack and a rocket launcher joining us for this fight. We're spread out across the site, and yeah, we're ready for an attack. Hoorah! Yeah, so this is the Sandstorm debuff. Heavy Sandstorm is howling over the area, blowing up sand, dramatically reducing vision. Reduces vision range detection by 1, reduces accuracy by 5%. Also increases movement cost by 2 AP per tile. So that will make it harder for them to get to us. And if you notice, this site's mostly got the fencing all around it. And so we're probably going to just drop mines outside of the fence areas on each of the sides to stop enemies from, moseying on through. And everyone can get out of the way pretty easily.
Orders.
Doing that. And we're kind of hanging out. Start off, we want Pike to just do his little standby, because the enemies are going to be swarming at us.
Sir.
Carta, you can get down to start. She's here so that if something comes on this side, she can pal it. Sing's got the other side on lockdown. Ooh! You guys are new. This is the heavy infantry. These special shock forces are equipped with heavy armor, capable battle rifles, and decent RPGs. So they've got the good armor, they've got another K-Pack, they've got grenades, and they have an upgraded rocket launcher. They are very dangerous. Killing them is no small feat. I think if you go up there, you're technically in range, but you're going to be super bad against them. I almost want to try and put Pike up there with just how bad she is going to be against them with her hollow points. We might actually be doing that. Oh man, oh man. I think we are actually doing that. Darby's gonna have such a hard time hitting these guys. She's just gonna do nothing to them with the hollow points. It's gonna make her do less than nothing. We'll have Lim pop up here. And yeah, he doesn't see anything. It's actually kind of surprising we saw an enemy immediately. Sing might see a bunch now that he's in the tower. Nope.
What?
Rewa, you're... I'd like to move you here and make sure you're facing in this direction. 6.
Let's do this.
Yeah, this is a lot of waiting. For our current setup, I'm not sure if I want Darby. Darby can kind of run around the outside. For now, she doesn't need to be near the heavies, so she can come over here. Or, hey, there's their little guys right on the edge of the vision. New turn. You do have your buff.
Be the first to know.
These guys are kind of right on the outside of the range. These guys aren't really do anything, so we are going to kick things off with Pike and his salvo. You see that it doesn't do amazingly, so we are going to mark them first. And this should absolutely rip into them now. You see, this also doesn't do very good. We're really going to struggle against these guys, but it does suppress them, which is good enough. Now the mines come down.
Splash, splash, splash.
And you notice they're in the towers, the mines can't hurt them. They are just going to get up and move forward. Oh my god.
Orders
Yeah, the heavies don't care.
at your service.
Heavies do not care at all. You can rip these guys apart. Yes.
Unarmed guardsmen.
And he could do the long-range single shot on these, but as you can see, it's not going to do anything. So he's going to just call it a turn. We're really hoping to just...
Orders.
It's gonna be so weird. They might just try and have Rewalk come over that way. But again, I would like
Engines
to not have people get hit, but she can do this. This will suppress them mostly. Nice, and it gets one, pins them down. If we can keep them from moving, that will also work. Darby, if you go to here, you can get down and these guys will just explode. Yeah, hollow points just rip those guys to pieces.
On this marine.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, killing is important. Weird phrase, I know. Oh my god, there's more heavies.
Heavy armor. About time.
But on these types of missions, it's very easy to get overwhelmed if you don't constantly put damage out. And so I am very much in favor of that. We're going to stand by. Try and have these guys get a little bit closer, but they're probably going to just take cover here. Yeah. And that's a pain. But they're still out of range. They're going to have to move over across open ground, so we're not too worried about them. For now, did you guys lose your mark already? That's kind of weird. Your accuracy is still pretty doo-doo against them, but we'll hold off on you. For now, like, you can just pass your turn. We don't have to do more fancy stuff. You could try and shell them, but meh. I think we are just trying to hammer them with you. You can see it is a struggle. There we go, finally. Yeah, the heavies do not mess around. Darby, you can just move to here and end your turn. Lim, you can end your turn. If you two, firing at them through heavy cover is like the saddest thing possible.
Okay.
But you can kind of pop over to here and put a little bit of suppression on them. Nice! I think we actually got one. Yeah, you actually got one. It penned him. We're gonna try and hope that guy moves past. Yeah, they're trying to move up. Oh, let's go! Yeah, and then we just hammer them. Hammer them! Yeah, the pen's not gonna go well. But we are going to keep trying to slowly eat through their health. Firing the hollow points at them is going to be less than worthless. They're also pinned down, like it's just not... It's not gonna do anything. Hey, there's a mech.
Sir,
Are you in range for that? You are not. It is an autocannon walker that cannot see you. We're gonna just designate you so that Rewa can hopefully get in range. And then, for the sake of having more turns, we will buff Carta. Gives us more turns we can take. Is he in range of you? No. We should show the range on this better. That goes out to 10, that goes out to 15. 2. It's gonna be a little bit close if I try and do that. Oh, you can't quite. No. You can go to here and oh, she can hit it. Nice. This is a kill. Woo! Boom.
Are you
That's the
certain?
combo.
Orders?
You're out of range for the PAL, but you're just there to pass your turn. You can wait.
Alert!
Weapons
this.
team. You can mosey over
103rd
here to
heading to
help
cover.
out. We can't actually leave. We're kind of pinned down by our own setup. You guys have a K-Pack and you're suppressed. Yeah, you're not going to be a huge threat. I have to move forward 3 to get in range of you. That is an ATGM team. They are so scary. We're all stealthed and nothing's
Orders?
marking people, so we're not too worried. We can tag a standby to start. Ooh,
Orders?
don't like them. Aha, but now you can go to here.
Hustle 103rd.
You can get down and you should be able to shred them. Beautiful.
Kill confirmed.
Nice, okay. That is going to move up. This is an laser walker. I would love to be able to mark. And then give Darby another turn.
Orders?
And keep hammering things. You can just kill that. Oh, this is why we love the ATGM and the thing.
Hardware taken care of.
It's so efficient
I
for
can
killing
kill
enemies.
anywhere.
At your service?
These guys are... I want to wait as long as I can before I attack them. You can't see anything. You can't see
At your
anything.
service.
You can stand up and move back because you're my floater. And then you just try and hit him again. Nice. Beautiful.
They're biffed! Orders?
Yeah, this mission is weird. It's so weird going from a 3 skull to a 1 skull. It's just no enemies.
Orders?
Nobody shows up. Darby, head to here.
What?
You can end your turn.
Ready on my signal!
End your turn.
Sir?
Oh, I don't like this at all.
Orders?
Where are all the enemies? There we go.
Let's oblige them.
I'm betting you... Yeah, you can just... Yeah, and then he's got enough accuracy that he can just... Yeah, finish him off. This is a much easier mission. Oh my word. I say that now, but maybe I should be careful saying that.
What?
Be a little bit cautious. Everything seems to be hanging out outside of my sight range. My sight range isn't exactly small.
Hostiles.
Oh, hey.
Orders?
Problem solved.
Orders?
Anything else? No, we're just hanging out, I guess.
Orders?
There's so many of them, and they're just not in range.
Let's do this.
Yeah, very strange. Okay.
All clear,
That's
Major. Set
the
foot.
mission done. We'll try and snag a couple of kills because they're kind of free. That's some basic infantry. Is there range for this? No. But we'll mark him. And then we'll...
Enemy unit.
Beautiful. It's like I'd love to get a couple more kills before we leave this mission. Lim, you're the least likely to do stuff. Darby's not gonna be able to do anything. You're not gonna be able to do anything. Are you... No? No, you can fire at the square next to him. That actually could have
Bringing up the rear.
scattered into his tile, but like if you look at this, yeah, firing squad weapons at vehicles, not good, so... Yeah, okay. Ooh, we got a new walker. We got that to replace the one we lost. Beautiful. That was certainly a mission. Now we gotta do a breakthrough. We've seen this before. We gotta punch through. We know these ones by heart. We're feeling good. We just don't have enough hardware for this. But the same team basically does it for us. We know there's a lot of stuff on this side, so we are like... Carta's gonna ride around in Rewa. Lim and Pike go there. Sing, you want to hide in the back, and Darby can be a bit more out in the open, and we just do it. Not a lot of prep for that one. Hoorah! Oh my god. the classic. The vehicle doesn't start pointing in the right direction.
Ready,
Yeah,
Major.
so, really unfortunately, because you're not facing the right direction, nobody can get in you.
Acknowledged.
Oh my god, you could be seen from there? That's
Visual
not good.
required.
The wall is much closer than I was expecting. My bad. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Orders?
She might need to get smoked. That was not on my bingo card of things that could occur there.
Let's do this. Eyes on weapons team.
Shit. That could have been really bad if there was an ATGM team there. Oh my god.
Sir,
Absolutely terrifying.
Sir?
You can get in. Saying you're going to move up and you're going to smoke this. Because she's not supposed to be positive to be seen. That was not. Oh shit.
Let me have them.
Oh god, the mortars. Somehow she's still seen. Oh my god, she's seen from the front.
Sir? Found it.
You can get in. Things are okay. We're okay.
Orders?
There's some interesting decisions by yours truly, but it will be okay. You can run and hide in the smoke.
What?
Ike can cheeky his way forward. He can get down and he can mark that. And that
What?
allows you, because the smoke does a lot of penalties, but it does not affect your damage output, which means, boop,
More!
it slaughters that, and then we just shell it with grenades, because they are generally good. And we'll drop a care package in front of us.
Let's do this.
Darby, can you get in range for this? No, but you're also very, very stealthy. This is low enough that I'm kind of tempted just to shoot at it. I don't think it'll actually do very much now that I think about it because of... she's got a hollow points. But now we can see where the mines should go. And I want to just cover this whole stretch for things that are trying to join them. Beautiful. It's just like losing the thing. Well, hit him again. Beautiful. And then you can shell this. Not gonna do much, but
Orders?
it does something. He's out in the open. You are gonna have a hard time doing things there. I'd love to get you in range for the flamethrower, but we are going to just designate that and then give you a boost. I'm gonna let him run up. Man, this thing really doesn't have the range I was hoping for. 'Cause that won't work. So you're just killing this guy. Finish him. And back into... Ooh, no, you need to be concealed. Or the mortar will fire. The mortar fires, whoever it fires at will die.
Sir?
Almost surely. You can go there. You can't quite get in range, but you can dump K-Pack shots. And we got the suppress. Very nice. You can hide. He can see. No! They've smoked themselves. Son of a gun. Darby, I want you here, and I want you to just start slowly plugging at this. We just need to destroy those. There's the care package for Rewa,
Awesome!
and then you're hanging out still. Here come all the mines. Beautiful. Oh, you can hear them killing people as they land.
Orders.
That's so funny to me. So, good news is the smoke blocks his line of sight to us, so you can hit him again. There's going to be a theme here. She is going to continue to shell things with her long range. That is her entire plan. More of them are dying to the mines. Very nice. Darby, keep shooting this. How's the... This might just work because Yeah. We're just trying to take those out because people being able to hide in those is scary.
Sir.
For you, I think you are buffing Lim and then moving forward. So Lim can kind of charge in there and hide in the smoke. Yeah, because Lim can go to here
Get to cover.
and to there, and he's in their own smoke. You can pop out and you don't range the pal things. God damn it.
Bringing up the rear.
You, I would like to run to here and smoke yourself. Be a lot of smokes because that, again, that mortar will take out like the entire squad if it lands on one of my human groups. They will explode into gore. Will not be pretty. It will not be fun. Hello. Why is your accuracy so bad? You guys can just have 66 accuracy, like
Nice
you're
shot,
just
Marine.
you're just not good at shooting things. I want him in cover. That's where the mortar is. It's our primary target. Pike,
Listen up.
usual, get down. You could actually, not quite in range for that, but we will mark that just so we make sure. I'm still iffy on if vehicles can make it over that or not. Ooh.
What?
But you can blast that. And that just takes out a section of wall, and that just makes sure that I missed the reload because you can't drive over it.
Sir?
Ooh, very awkward. Then it's your turn.
At your service.
You are continuing to put hurt into this. Just want I want all the bunkers in this area destroyed. Their ability to hide the
Structure
enemies
cleared.
is not good for me. We're very afraid of that. You're gonna get here and stay put. More people are dying to mines. Beautiful. You can hear them getting slaughtered. You can hear an officer. So if I don't kill this or get him out of sight, it will be bad. So we're going to get down and try and put a couple of rockets into this. That's not good. Hit again. Broken is good. Now we're all stealth.
Sir?
As long as we can maintain being stealthed, it will all be okay. You are going to buff Rewa, and I mean, I like breaking the walls. It's fun.
Sir?
Set as much as we can on fire. And then Rewa just has to be the one who pushes through.
Engines engaged.
You can go to here, and we can smoke off this whole side. That lets all of us move up without a care in the world.
Sir?
You might actually be able to, yeah.
Okay!
Nice.
Eliminate.
That solves him.
Service.
And then you can get into the smoke.
Let's do this.
You can move covered by the smoke. More things hitting mines. Okay.
Sir.
Lim, you're first.
Repositioning.
Yep. Hit him. Small fire is good. Move you out of sight. Out of sight, out of mind. You can
Move
get
it
to
to waypoint.
here and then to here.
Sir?
Very nice. Pike. You're moving up, and we're
Ready on my
buffing
signal.
Sing.
Sir?
This means that Sing can poke his head to
Enemy
here.
heavy armor.
That's heavy armor at very close range. Ooh. Yeah, they're the ones who don't care as much about the mines, but you can sneak to here,
Enemy hardware.
see as much as possible. Look at all of these mines that got run over. And I want you to try and suppress these. Yeah, the close range is rough, but you can hide in here. You will have to deal with you. They're already pinned down. We know about these guys. I think for here, I shoot at you guys. I know you're there. That massacres
Armor
them.
detail
You
on
can move
duty.
up.
Always ready.
then you can pop out and finish off the turret. Beautiful. That solves that major problem. And so now we just have
Orders.
this set of guys. That's a laser walker. I'd like to suppress you again. Keep him down, please. Very nice. And then drop a smoke.
On target.
Because again, killing is not our primary objective here. We'll drop a care package here for him next turn. Pike, you're just hot-footing it.
Eyes open.
Rewa, we can get you into some cover. Oh, hello. Problem solving. Her evil laugh is so scary.
Orders. Repositioning.
Lim, you can pop out and kill this guy. Very nice. And then back into cover just to make sure you're hanging
Let's do
out.
this.
Darby,
Oscar
you're
Ike.
so stealthy, we can run you in the front. He's still good. Rewa, I want you breaking through the fence. Walker's outside, a little bit spooky.
Splash,
But-
splash, splash.
Nothing too bad. If you go... I wonder if I just, like, mark you and then run? I think we get down, we mark you, we get back up, and then he runs around the corner, and we just run from that guy.
On our way.
And next turn, you... Rewa is the you here. Hits him with a long-range rocket. You come around
Let's
this
do this.
side. Darby, you can push out because you're the stealthy one.
Eyes open.
And we can kick this off with an indirect rocket. Woo!
Keep it up.
Breaks that guy. You can keep moving towards extract. Lim, you can move out. You're hanging out there.
Move
Pike,
out.
you can move out.
Heading to cover.
You can grab that for more smokes if we need it. They're gonna probably disband.
Let's do this.
Yeah. And Darby,
Eyes on weapons team.
yeah, I'm like, Darby can poker head places and kill this. Beautiful. Make sure we don't have problems.
Weapons
And we just
eliminated.
have 4 turns of running for the site. More people hitting mines and dying.
Orders.
Want to move Darby as late as I can,
Sir.
which does mean we are going to utilize standby and then run Pike.
Orders.
Rewa's going to be higher in the turn order.
Roger.
I'm going to lose my mind having
Let's do
to
this.
tab to her every
Moving to
time.
cover.
Where's the... Did they get wiped? Is that what just
Orders.
happened? Someone may have just lost...
Eyes on weapons
No,
team.
okay, I was like... They can just straight up die to a minefield. That can be the
Hostile
thing
eliminated.
that takes out a unit, but it's not common. I love these new terrain objects we get.
Sir. On
You're
task.
running for site, you're running for site, you're on site, you're on
I am
site, you're
not
on
angry.
site,
Catching a corner.
you're on
Sir.
site, you're on site, you're on
Move it,
site.
teammate.
Beautiful.
Easy success. This
There we
is what
go.
this is.
Good breakthrough. Alright, tough first mission, but everything else went pretty good. Lots of promotion points. Singh is weary, but we can replace him with Achilles because Achilles is now back. Beautiful. 4-starred, pretty good. We got our OCI and our authority, and we get to choose between the XL1A14, an advanced weapon designed by Zane Beecher that delivers high energy bursts with extreme accuracy. Shots from this weapon easily cut through conventional body armor, but do not compromise the armor's stability itself, making this weapon a gift to its user, but of little help for other allies. This is the laser rifle, the Laz rifle. It is very good. It absolutely shreds all types of infantry. 75 armor pen is the heaviest we've seen on the heavy infantry and on the boarding commandos. This thing, yeah, it's absolutely devastating. It doesn't utilize ammo, so it's very good on longer, slower missions. And then we have the R10A6 Soft K-Pack, a heavily modified version of the stock K-Pack that is purpose-built for special forces. It has a suppressor and hollow sight attached for quick target acquisition and reduced noise profile. So the big thing here is this is a suppressed weapon. If you fire a suppressed weapon from concealment, you do not automatically lose concealment. This is why we haven't been doing more stealth stuff for Darby. She hasn't had the ability to fire a suppressed weapon. The downside is this is an arc. I don't love... This is a K-Pack, not an arc. Never mind, we're fine. I thought it was this is a suppressed arc, and I don't love that. But it's a suppressed K-Pack. So you can see it's got a nice accuracy modifier. It's a little bit shorter range than the crowbar, but it has more shots fired and a little bit less armor penetration. So hollow points are probably a pretty rough choice for this, but this does allow for Darby to do stealth things if I want to, or I can try and do the laser weapon. And I'm honestly not the biggest fan of these suppressed ones. If you notice my Darby, she's got scout, she's got the binoculars. I like having her be long range, so I'm much more interested in like a suppressed crowbar or that type of thing. The K-Pack is probably the next best one, but for now I want to grab the laser rifle and see how that feels. And yeah. Alright. A ship filled with prison escapees comes onto your radar. They're begging that you let them pass. Hayflick mentions that ship's transponder history suggests it is fleeing the backbone. Either this isn't our problem with unforeseen consequences, or fine, dispatch a team to return the prisoners. This is another one of those events that we don't actually know what's going to happen. Some of the squad leaders don't like returning the prisoners, but I don't think I have any of those, so we'll dispatch a team to return the prisoners. For what reason do you have to assist us, outsider? We understand that this ship of prisoners belong to the backbone. We do not require nor ask for your assistance in the matter. Now we must treat every one of these prisoners with extra caution, for surely you seek to slip one into our ranks as a spy. What? I like a man who just does things with ridiculous randomness and a silly surprise. It adds a touch of excitement to life, this chaotic, pointless ambling about you call decision-making. I'd love to see you at the craps table, my sensual, stupid marine.
Yeah.
Ugh, okay, Major, you betray these poor waybackers for what exactly? The backbone does not care about you, but the people who live in this system, they'll remember things like this. As will I, of course. Yeah, okay, so he did count as one. Yeah, so this is one of those events that is another one of those, like... I don't love events like this in games, because as a player, I have no way of knowing this on a first playthrough. Like, what do you mean I lost trust with the people I assisted? Because they're, like, incredibly paranoid, but then you're like, what? What? It's very strange. So it's not one of my favorite things. They're not interesting gameplay, you know? Because you could easily have said, like, Marine, why didn't you help us as prisoners went by? Those were important. Like, So it's just kind of a random shuffle that I don't really care much for. But it's not too bad. Singh is frustrated, which is penalties to discipline and accuracy. And, like, it's not great. It's pretty rough. It makes him a lot worse for a while, but it's not the end of the world. A side note, we're up to 53 squaddies, which is a lot better than what we started with. Not started with, but we got to. But we'll check out what mission we're going to do next time. Well, next time. Goodbye, goodbye. Thanks for joining me in the bog. I'm Willow, and if you enjoyed having me as your guide, give me a like, give me a comment, and subscribe for more Menace and many other journeys to come.